Hello, welcome back to more 1000xRESIST and more gaming for charity. We are responding to an occupant alert after they breached our little base. Now, what we've been doing is observing / watching, figuring out who's alive, who's dead. We found Nowhere here and doing her own little thing. We have to commune with her now because we have to commune with all the other main sisters. We found everyone else. We have already communed with Healer and BB Fire. And BB Fire is in a bit of a mood because obviously it was her responsibility to deal with this or prevent it from happening in the first place. You know, so yeah, not doing very well, but alive. And then we found the new fixer, which did not survive the attack. So basically, we only still have to commune with the Nowhere, and then maybe we have to do the principal afterwards as well. But yeah, we'll find out. Nowhere seems to just be doing her own thing during this response and just waiting for things to calm down for to be able to use her knowledge.
Are you ready?
We are ready to do it now.
Yes. Like good watcher.
Let's go.
Communions offer a special chance for learning. It's been some weeks since your first communion, when Fixer appeared, hasn't it?
Months, maybe? I'm not sure.
All is well?
That helps with the timeline a bit actually, because I was a bit confused with what happened after our last communion with Healer. You know, like the timeline after that, because suddenly we were at the graduation for the new fixer.
You've been quiet, even quieter than usual.
Is that bad?
No, quiet suits me fine. All right, Sister Strong. Let us meet the unknown again.
Yes, Sister Strong, because that's what I said the horse represented, or you know, like it seemed like it was strong, you know, and we could be like inspired and scared as well. Definitely scared is a good option as well, that I realized.
Secretary, let's begin.
Understood. Initiating communion. In 3, 2, 1.
What was that? just having fun with the voice acting or something. It's like
The S is a we. I can be empty.
okay. The S is a we. Cannot be unpaved. Where are we now?
Where are we?
Yes. Very good question.
There's a decoupling of substances in a dangerous gravity.
So this is all after the youngest sinned, if you want to call it that, or just tried to do something nice, but it turned out to not be nice for Iris. I'm assuming this is all after, or maybe it is just a memory of a time outside the base.
Nowhere. What is this place? Why is the All-Mother talking in such a strange way?
Watcher, you've seen things by now. Things beyond story time.
What's your point?
Well, what do you make of it all?
Well, story time is incomplete. Yes, that is true. She keeps secrets as well, and there's also more to learn. I don't know where it stands on everything yet. I'm not entirely sure. We definitely know Healer doesn't like the All-Mother that much, but for the sake of talking to Nowhere, maybe we will just stick to more to learn.
There's more for me to learn.
I have been around for a very long time. To know the All-Mother is to know that there will always be things that you do not know.
You don't know this place, then?
This is my first time seeing it.
Damn.
It looks like a cave. A solutional one. Maybe limestone? They're all around the world, apparently. Historical records tell us people used to explore them for fun.
Limestone caves.
I suggest we do the same. The world is full of wonders. I'll go ahead. Try and keep up.
Is this? That sort of looks like a bird. Hello, bird. Bird stone. Lime bird. That does not look like a bird, that's just more of a cactus stone. Let's see if we can find something. Anything. What is this? Does it go into the rocks? Huh. Yeah, no? Has a rock just formed around it? Dude, what is this? It just passes through the limestone.
Curious. This cavern is empty.
These rings. They look like the nodes we used to travel through memories.
Is that so?
They also look like the rings that appear over occupants.
Or over the Allmother as well, or what? Now I'm trying to remember.
Ah. Very curious indeed.
You didn't know that?
Watcher, you are privy to many details that we are not.
Because we watch and observe.
Do you know anything about your predecessor?
Not much.
Principal didn't say anything about her?
Don't know why I kept thinking that the Watcher becomes the Allmother for such a long time. That was that was a bit of a mess, wasn't it?
No.
She was very quiet and kept to herself. Bit of a loner. I liked her quite a lot, actually. We got along.
She joined the Allmother? On the other side?
She did. She left in the middle of the night without telling a soul.
Does that always happen?
Not always, but it's more common than not. Watchers also have a tendency to be very reserved.
I see.
Don't be so offended. I've just seen so many sisters come and go. You can't help but see patterns.
And you? The Allmother denies you.
So, it's an eye for an eye. She called for me a long time ago.
Really?
I just didn't answer.
Oh, interesting.
What? Why not? Can you do that?
The train came and went. It came again and it went again. Every so often it comes for me still. I just never get on.
Huh.
And Principal? She says nothing?
Watch her. Maybe you're not her favorite after all.
Wow, 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 wow. There's so many things we don't know. Things I don't even know where knows.
Interesting. Watcher, I think it's trying to speak to you.
Me?
You are the host of this communion, are you not?
There is a star, and a star, and a dangerous gravity. There is a you, and us, and a means to us. But there is a nothing, and it is not you, and nothing lasts forever.
So we don't last forever? Me? Forever?
What do you mean, forever?
There is the you that remains and remains.
I understand the words, but I don't understand the meaning.
The changing you that always remains, because past you never lasts forever because you change.
I'm having a similar experience. Perhaps it's some kind of slang? Ask it something else.
I guess we can assume that it's an occupant because they have these. Where did you come from? What is this their function? What is the purpose of the occupant? Would be more interesting, perhaps. Doesn't matter. Does it matter where they're from?
State your function.
There is a choice, and we will not make it.
Whoa. Okay. They chose not to answer.
What happened?
Or is the function not to make a choice?
Where's Nowhere?
Don't be scared, Watcher. She'll be intact. This is just a communion.
Secretary, if we're following in the All-Mother's footsteps, maybe she had some strange encounter with the occupants, and we're experiencing that right now.
It's possible.
This is good. We can find out how to end them. I'm tired of watching sisters die.
I'm here for you.
What? Let's just find Nowhere.
Just like the secretary being like, yeah, I got you, girl. We're like, what? You? Oh, hello.
Violet, emerald, and pewter. Such pretty colors. Such gentle coos. Eat up. There's enough food for everyone.
Secretary, this girl is from another memory? How did she get here?
I don't know, Watcher. I'm not seeing any signs of corruption or misplaced data.
Did you know that pigeons are homing?
Oh, they're pigeon from the first episode. First chapter.
No matter where
This is the
you
pigeon's
go,
friends, the big pigeon.
they always want to go back home.
Is it? Can someone confirm, please? That is a door, and that is a lot of red. What do we do? Let's talk to the door. Mother.
You think running off with strangers will solve your problems? Free you from your responsibilities?
This is when we left.
Stupid, selfish girl. You have no idea what we have been through. You have no clue what we have protected you from.
What the immigrant family protected their daughter from. She don't know. Did she have a watery eye? No. This is from that was a symptom of the virus.
Nowhere.
There you are.
What happened?
The cave has shifted. Watcher, do you happen to know these children?
Kind of. Iris. She knew them.
They're acting quite strangely. Are they always like this?
Well, children are strange.
I believe that ring is trying to communicate with us through them.
What could it be trying to say?
That's to be seen. Watcher, you never told me what Fixer said to you. Very well. I'll give you some space. Meet me up ahead.
Well. She said that it's not a very nice place to be on the other side of the train,
I
basically.
believe it's my last school dance. Will they play fast songs or slow songs?
Oh yeah, this is the guy that was sitting in the library. Did I already respond to this? Slow.
Slow songs.
There's a knot and a strand that tightens.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's my response to it. Yeah.
Iris. Almost graduated, eh? I sure am.
This is the guy in the bathroom.
I'm gonna stay here.
This was the bathroom boy.
I sure am. And I'm gonna stay here.
I'm gonna stay here.
Taking off to another continent?
Are you talking to me?
I sure am. And I'm gonna stay here.
You're gonna stay. Why are you staying? You failing school? I think that was wasn't that part of the reason? Like he wasn't going to make it. And he was in the bathroom smoking or something.
So stubborn. Please don't tell anyone it was him. We have enough trouble at home already.
This is the brother that was sick, and he went to school sick because he was being
What
stubborn.
kind of trouble?
Count yourself lucky. Trouble. Please. So stubborn.
Go.
My brother. Trouble.
Trouble, trouble, trouble. Well, he made the entire school sick potentially, so that is a bit of it's a bit of trouble, isn't it? Isn't it? What is this? These are planets. Now, where do you know the planets? Something over here as well. Yeah, that's where she wants us to go or not. Let's talk to everyone first.
What are these hot spheres?
They're stars. Balls of very, very hot gas.
In a cave?
No, surely not. Stars only exist in space. Space. You know. Space?
Space. Space, dude.
Space is up, above the sky. The real outside sky. You've seen the sun before, yes? In these memories? The sun is a star.
But there is only one sun.
How observant of you. Yes, there is only one star in our system. This, whatever we're seeing, must be another system. One with 2 stars. But why? Why are we being shown this?
The Old Mother. It's because the Old Mother wants that. The occupants. Something with occupants,
The
probably.
occupants must be showing us something.
Yes, almost certainly. Our friend has made a new home. No doubt it is expecting us. Watcher, we need to find a way to communicate with it.
Communicate? They're the ones who want to kill us. We need to rid them from our world.
These communions, they are one-way transmissions, are they not?
Yes, and
only we can listen, not them.
No,
then there's no harm in communicating, especially if it means we can glean more valuable information. I'm glad you agree. The key may be with these strange apparitions around the cavern. Perhaps if we mimic the way they speak. Go now. Please perform your function faithfully. We can speak about what you discover, if you'd like.
Okay, let's talk to these and then go back to her.
My brother and I, we need to run away before my parents, I don't want to say.
Violence in the home, most likely.
My parents are fighting again. They keep circling one another. It's only a matter of time before they collide and destroy themselves.
Okay, also family issues.
Please don't tell anyone it was him. We have enough trouble at home already. Count yourself lucky. I don't know what my parents will do if they find out.
Another one with that.
Please don't tell anyone it was him. We have enough trouble at home already. Count yourself lucky. I don't know what my parents will do if they find...
Okay. So I can talk to them again or what? But no, only... Well, okay, well. Is it the same person? Did I... I'm just gonna look at the hair. Like that, yeah. I think it's the same, right? Yeah. So basically, something happened. Yeah, this is the same brother that got sick. Or... Interesting. So basically, we can't tell the parents because then they will get mad, and then they will get beat up or something, which is not exactly fantastic, is it?
There is a star, and a star, and a dangerous gravity.
Trouble at home.
We have enough trouble at home. Count yourself lucky.
Resonance.
A positive response. If I were to guess, the occupant wants to confirm your knowledge. Test, Watcher, for you.
For Iris.
Let's follow through with it and see what happens.
I don't want to talk to occupants.
We must follow in her footsteps.
There is us, and we have a compass.
Trouble
We
at
have
home.
enough trouble at home. Count yourself lucky.
There is a knot and a strand that tightens.
Well, it didn't seem to like that.
Watcher, your answer may not match the question.
Okay, we don't have any other answer options except for like do. So we'll probably can go back to nowhere then. No? Okay.
Please don't tell anyone it was him. You have enough trouble at home already. Count yourself lucky. I don't know what my parents will do if they...
Okay. Does this mean we have to go back? I'm gonna try one more time to go to the occupant, but other than that... Or I'll try, if I get the same option, basically I'll just click ...
There is a star and the...
We have enough trouble at home.
If this is correct.
There is us.
And we have compass, nothing. Yeah.
I guess I...
Okay, we have to go back then. Seems like the... Oh wait. Ooh! I didn't realize we could do this. There we go.
Fascinating. What do you think, Watcher?
This is the pigeon one. Let's see. They are... Is that their sun exploding or something? My journey?
They're going a long way.
Maybe a pilgrimage? Perhaps their system became inhospitable.
Violet, emerald, and pewter, the colors chosen for you by our ancestors. Cool. Do you like its colors? They've outlasted...
Those were the words of the pigeon, right?
Cities are hostile, and yet they live on. Hunt them, and new pigeons will take their place.
Can't get rid of the pigeons.
Livestock, companions, wartime messengers. Pigeons are homing. They always want to go back home. If you love them, they'll love you back.
Let's go to the next one. Doors.
Iris is helping you out? I know that moving here is very hard. Yes. I remember this when I first...
This is when the mother was talking to Zhao, right?
Am I so awful? Huh? So wretched and vile? I dream every night of going back home, haunted by a place that doesn't exist. You have to be extra careful. No one is looking out for you here. You understand? Sure, they may be nightmares, but at least I'm somewhere I feel I belong. She is working on her language skills. You need to help her. She says that you understand her.
She's about Zhao again. Okay.
Do you see this, Watcher? This is our home, our star system.
The sphere of light. That's the sun?
Correct. Every other big sphere in our system, all 8 of them rotates around the sun, caught in its gravity.
Like us, to the All-Mother.
You could say that.
Noah, what if a big sphere breaks away? What happens?
I guess it would drift into space, grow cold, and for all intents and purposes, disappear into the darkness. A
Temperature would change for sure, yeah. It wouldn't be hospitable for us anymore.
And then what? It would drift forever?
There is a chance, infinitesimally small, that it may drift into the orbit of another star or some other celestial body.
But how fast would that happen?
That's romantic.
And unlikely. What's guaranteed, what's destiny, is that our sun grows large with age and engulfs us, burning us to a crisp.
Bruh.
In the end, our fate is always incineration.
That's a bit real, isn't it?
That is, if these visitors from far away don't have other plans.
Okay, this is the last one.
Earth. Our very own big sphere. What do you think?
It is we wouldn't call it blue in this round. It is a round. Simple.
Sphere.
Not exactly. It may seem so, but the devil is in the details.
And the other spheres?
Mercury, Venus, Mars. They were named after ancient gods.
I saw a cross in another memory.
Oh, these gods are even more ancient than that. Mercury, the Roman god of commerce, travel, and thievery. Venus, the Roman goddess of love and beauty. Mars, the Roman god of war.
And Earth? What was it named after?
Dirt.
Oh god, is that real?
Dirt?
I don't know if that's true. It's so but it's so funny if it is.
Yes, dirt.
That's so funny.
I wonder, what were they thinking when they came here?
What is it that they're building around us?
I can only speculate.
Is this just a game to you, Noah? Dozens of our sisters are dead. We need answers.
And what kind of answers would you like to find, Watcher? Quick, easy answers? Or correct ones?
There's another name for Earth, right? But I think, isn't it like Terra or something?
If you're ever looking for me, well, you know where to find me. Here.
Here. I'm not leaving. Where are you going? Outside?
Like it or not,
Different continent? I'm gonna be here.
this bathroom. You, off to another continent. I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just listening to this podcast about how many people should actually be on this planet.
Bro.
Turns out, it would be best if we got rid of, like, half of us. But we should keep the good ones, like you.
That's so dark, dude. Okay, but I guess the ones that we can keep talking to are like the key ones for the conversation. Now let's see if I can do this. So I'm assuming this gave us more options. The first one is trouble at home.
There's a star.
Wait, is that the same?
We have enough trouble at home.
Resonance. There is us, and we have a compass.
Oh, this is the journey. And that's the pigeons. Oh, okay. Trouble at home is because their sun exploded. The occupant's sun exploded, so that's why there's trouble at home. And now the compass on their journey is pigeons homing in.
Pigeons are homing. They always want to go back home.
Resonance. There is a then and a creeping disposition.
Then and a creeping disposition. I don't know, haunted by a place? Because it's creeping.
I dream every night of going back home. Haunted by a place that doesn't exist.
Resonance.
Yeah.
There is a landing and a remaining.
So that's staying. Okay.
Off to another continent. I'm going to stay here.
There is a strand, and it loosens.
Yeah, boy. Whoa. Yo, secretary, what's going on?
Wait. Hold on.
What is this?
Please. Iris. Help! Stop. I don't want this.
I don't think anybody asked for this. You know, like why? Why would you even bother complaining about that? No, okay, of course.
I said, wait. I said stop. Iris. Where are you?
Where are you, Iris?
我想
I want.
我想去大学啊。
I want to go to university.
我想有好成绩。
I want to get good grades. Yay!
I was just getting used to things.
I wonder how it is to watch all this because the perspectives are kind of crazy.
Come on. What are you waiting for?
Whoa. Okay. Found Iris at least.
Were we just inside an occupant?
Not inside. I believe we were an occupant.
How is
Uh-huh.
that possible?
Because Iris had one, right? Has one of these things.
Occupants must be communing with the All-Mother somehow. I'm not sure how. I imagine that it can...
Do what you do?
Yes,
They need to be stopped. We need to find a way. Let's go.
of course, Watcher.
I thought you hate when I look like you.
Don't take this the wrong way, Iris, but I'm looking for someone a bit more neutral, more default. You know what I mean?
Someone more basic or something that looks like everyone else and not that looks like you because you're different, because you're from an immigrant family and all of that. Fucking bitch.
I'm suffocating in here. I want to practice real science. No more eyeball dissections.
Do you think great thinkers ever ask for permission?
That's the whole, like, a lot of scientific breakthroughs happen during war times because of
I felt
that's when they want to invest in
I
progress
was disappearing.
or something like that.
After a long time, I couldn't stand it.
Or you're forced, basically, right?
你翻我呀! Help! Over and over.
I don't think want to for most people, at least. They want to just take care of themselves. I just want to be alive and have equal opportunities. Hey, it's an occupant. Wow. Okay. I can do a bit of transportations again.
There's no doubt the rings are important. Watcher, what do you think they are?
To their bodies, probably.
Their bodies? I've never considered that the rings are actually them. It does seem the ring is the center of their nervous system.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Why would Iris be shown this?
The real question is, did she consent?
Uh-huh.
Fascinating. I've never seen cells organized in this way. To view my own inside from the outside.
Yeah, I remember you talking like this.
What an opportunity.
Oh, well, it's a bit distorted now, of course, to be a bit even more creepy, but yeah.
Triangles.
Helixes.
Swirly.
Swirly.
The valley of possibilities twists beneath my surface. The very fabric of me is transforming.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the occupants are transforming. Okay, we're gonna go there again, basically. So let's talk to everyone.
Why can't I capture him? What am I missing? The eyes? The nose? The mouth? The inner soul is so hard. I've practiced so much during the summer. Now I'm ready for a human subject. If only I could paint the things I see in my head. It's like my own body betrays me. My hands shake too much. You know what my teacher says? No matter how hard you try, a little bit of you always ends up in the work.
Bruh. This looks like a body now, right? Is that supposed to be
They
Irish or
chose
something?
the human form. Why would they do that?
Trick, scare, understand.
They
Understand.
wanted to know what it was like to be human?
They are just aliens coming and wanting peace. Or what?
I wonder if they like it. Human bodies are so inconvenient, so perishable.
Or just fit in, or what? Maybe Zhao was an occupant. No. But I guess they're trying to draw some
You said no one will like
links
me
between
until I'm
being
not
an
so-
immigrant and being an alien that's not necessarily trying to do something bad, or what? I
But
don't know
you are my 怎么说
how to say.
role model. I tried, you know. I thought if I became just like Iris and made Jiao disappear.
Yeah, so losing yourself in favor of trying to fit in, to be like the others, right?
As long as I can keep leaving you letters in your locker. If I can keep watching you dance, making videos of you.
That part is a bit creepy, you know?
The body is awkward,
The videos, at least.
forced into another's flesh, trying to be something it's not.
Do you think we're destined to be like her? Like Iris?
You're the Watcher. You would know better than any of us. What's your verdict?
I don't know, dude. We don't. I mean, the whole thing is about we're not really having a lot of choices here, right? And we're echoes. We are clones. So let's see. I don't know if we have a choice.
I'm not sure.
Humans were obsessed with individualized choice.
Let me see.
I know. My accent is still bad. I'm trying my best.
A gift, it seems. What could it be?
This is the virus or what? Or a device, our friend. Hi. Let's try a device.
Something to help.
That's possible. Maybe something for the communication barrier. We understand their words, but not their meaning. Yet the way they are speaking seems difficult for high degrees of specificity. Perhaps they transmit meaning and intention in another way. It's possible they do not primarily communicate with sound.
What would they use instead?
Gesture? Picture? Some kind of modality
Like
not
Jawa's
capable
picture?
by humans? Telepathy. Human language unfolds through time linearly.
Yeah, definitely drawing some
Maybe
links
their
here.
language does not. If we can call it a language at all. Unfortunately, all the linguists are dead.
This. I mean, like when we talk about communicating with words, it's like, okay, so communicating differently can just be like communicating a different language. You're not gonna understand the words that are being said, right? And this is here you have the symbol writing rather than the what's it called, the Latin letters.
I mean, lapsaptone. I keep forgetting that you don't speak Mandarin.
So basically, it's just a completely different form of communication. I'm trying to say, and then correlating that to the
Do
alien.
you want to open my present? I picked it out.
Or
just
that
for
immigrants
you.
are aliens, right? In a lot of today's political world, they're just calling them aliens, right? Or they're illegal aliens and all of that stuff. Very scary.
Something to help.
Okay. Let's see if we can go understand this occupant a bit more now. This one was a bit more difficult, but one of them is like device and trying to help. One of them is trying to with the painting. It's like not trying to understand or like to get the soul of things on paper, but also that person was like, yeah, are you really trying to paint the soul when you only care about the outside, right? I don't know. That sounds...
The S is a weave that can be unpicked.
The S. Okay. Fabric of me. Achievement subject. Fabric of me. We're talking about the me and the S, I guess.
The very fabric of me is transforming.
Resonance.
Yeah, boy.
There is a U, and it has a pattern we are looking at.
Pattern. Becoming like Iris, or what? So they're trying to become more like the humans, and like Zhao was trying to become more like Iris.
I thought if I became just like Iris and made Zhao disappear.
There is a knot
No.
in the strand that tightens.
Okay, let's try just human in general then.
The S is a
Fabric of
The
me,
very fact
resonance.
There is a U.
and then human subjects.
now I'm ready for a human subject.
Resonance.
Yeah.
There is a comfort in a new camouflage.
Okay. So Iris then is the camouflage.
I thought if I became just like Iris and made
Resonance. We take from you and you take from us.
And this is the gift.
Do you want to open my present?
There's the strand and it loosens.
Bro! Okay. What is that? That's not one occupant, that's an occupant, that's an occupant. There's many occupants. Yo, dude. Hey, is that Johnson the 50?
Iris, I wanted you to see this. These murderers, they killed your friends,
But did they though?
they killed your family, they killed everyone you ever knew. We've tried talking to them. We sent signals, every kind of signal we could think of.
Interesting.
We played them block. Can you believe that? Nothing.
Oh, this is, yeah, Iris's halo is a bit different, isn't it?
I guess they can't appreciate a good tune. Look, Iris, I know some of the things we've done to you, they're unforgivable. They would not pass under normal circumstances. I can understand why you're acting out, but things are going very badly for the 50. Much worse than is generally known. We're losing contact with the other facilities one by one. Their last communications are disturbing. Iris, I need you to think more than one step ahead. I need you to endure. Humanity needs you to endure. Please. What do you say? Will you help me return the world to normal? Will you behave?
Fuck Bach. And fuck you.
Cool, dude.
Secretary,
Wait.
why would she refuse?
Maybe she had spoken to the occupants.
The All-Mother seems to work in mysterious ways.
Why would she not help them? The occupants are our enemies.
She must have had her reasons.
Okay. Maybe on the other side of the train there's not the All-Mother, there is just the 50 or something. Oh, whoa. That was creepy. This is a light blue color. Oh, we got a couple up there, 3 up there. The 50. Still confused about the beginning of the game. How does this lead us to kill the Allmother? Okay. Here we go again.
It seems Healer's theory is correct. They were indeed chosen by the occupants.
Chosen to
That
swear.
is cruel. We can't be so sure.
Noah, whose side are you on?
Does it matter?
We didn't really have a choice there.
You're just above it all then?
And what makes you so certain?
Why would Iris not tell us about all this?
We're seeing it now, aren't we? Watcher, let's focus on the matter at hand.
Everything happens for a reason in the ditch in every season.
Everything happened for a reason in the dungeon every season.
Never stop trying. One day I'll be flying.
Hey!
People learn different. Who am I to say no? The bad kids stay. The good kids go.
Oh.
Symptom. Burning and redness of the eyes.
Yeah, this guy was in the hospital. This is the brother, right? I guess.
Burning and irritation in the mouth and nose.
The brother
Symptom.
of the sister that was the brother of the sister. The brother, this guy's sister was talking about how
Symptom.
we shouldn't tell the parents and all
Rapid
that stuff.
expulsion of all bodily fluids.
Look at the water coming out of the eyes of the occupant. Or is that an occupant or is that just a statue? Oh my god, very confusing. Very confusing.
Swallowing.
His brain is so big, Rain Man.
Blurred vision.
I've seen it so many times. A sister slips, a mask cracks, and then it's as if the ocean wants its water back. Becomes rather rote, doesn't it?
It is
How
horrifying.
can you say that? Their skin, their face changes shape.
Maybe that's why you're the Watcher, and I'm not.
Well, just saying random things sometimes. No, you know, bam. Hello,
With
50.
passing day, your condition seems more and more like a curse. There will be no easy way out for you, Iris. No relief. Think of me, will you? 1,000 years from now, when your only hope is a scalpel of your own. I couldn't believe it when I first read it. Everyone got sick. Everyone but you.
Now here we are. I look older than you. You may be frozen in time, but your eyes dimmed. Please don't do anything you'll regret.
Okay, so Iris doesn't age.
Like an eternity ago.
Even though she's not cloning herself, she's still not aging.
The world has changed. But you look like
How does that happen? Because she grew up to become immune, right?
natural, Iris.
Well, she grew up and then she became immune. Or she always was immune to the virus.
All-Mother was chosen also.
Huh. Chosen to endure.
To persist in a different world.
To be immortal.
Because this is basically just a bunch of people that the occupants chose to be a stay alive or something.
Noah,
That's what
do
it
you
seems
think
like.
She's together with them?
What makes you say that?
Fixer said...
So it comes out. Fixer did actually betray us.
Is that how you see it?
It's clearly how you saw it. Or could it be that you were just jealous?
My brain.
They keep dying. Exposed to the virus. They cry out like everyone else.
Maybe there is more immune people.
They tell me to stop watching, but I can't.
Because the 50 had a bunch of different bases, right?
I cut her throat. They came to take more of my hair today. They'll just make more.
So they are already making more. They were already doing that.
I can't take it anymore. Ma, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They stole my body, my hair, my mouth. They stole everything of ours and called it theirs. I wish everyone here would just fucking drop dead.
The Iris.
I was right. There were others before us. here in our orchard with Iris. We were not the first. So you knew that. Who else knows?
Healer.
And by extension, Principal. Interesting.
How did the disease get in?
Well, I think we both know the answer to that.
I don't know the answer to that, unless it was the principal or it might be healer. Or I don't think it was healer. I think it would have been the Allmother doing it, right? Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Fundamental reordering.
Ooh, okay. Reordering. If you're gonna have bad kids stay, then you are reordering who is staying, or taking everyone away. That is not bad. I wish everyone here. Expulsion of all fluids. I have an issue day. Bad kids stay, I think.
The bad kids stay. The good kids go. Resonance.
Yeah, okay. Substances has to be the
The
fluids.
rapid expulsion of all bodily fluids through the eyes.
Resonance. There's the you that remains. That remains and remains.
That remains and remains, that remains and remains. You haven't aged a day.
The world has changed, but you look like you haven't aged a day.
Resonance.
But nothing is forever.
There is a choice and we will not make it.
I wish everyone here.
would just fucking drop dead.
There is a strand, and it falls away.
Yeah, boy. Hello. What is going on here, people? Why are you running away? I'm being nice.
Stand clear.
So nice.
Whatever you do not provoke it. Iris, what are you doing? Get back!
Keep going. We are Iris now. Okay.
These are for me?
There is a decoupling of substance and a dangerous gravity. There is the you that remains and remains.
All right.
There is a choice, and we will not make it.
And decoupling. The choice is a fundamental reordering.
There's a fundamental reordering. I understand this, and I accept your gift. I wish everyone here would just fucking drop dead.
So the occupants listened to Iris. They just dropped. And then she became the only one left.
You're one of them.
Hey!
Faking this whole time?
No, I'm your...
When Fixer warned me, you didn't say a word. And now she's gone. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Watcher, please.
Don't talk to me.
I don't remember anything. It must be...
Don't talk to me!
The secretary is a watcher. No, occupant. But it's not really an occupant, it's just a device from the occupant. Oh, it says that it is an occupant? Okay.
That remains and remains.
We take from you, and you take from us.
A bond.
There's a nearness, and its gravity is echoing.
Resonance.
A reinvention.
With the pattern I am threading.
Resonance.
A trade.
There's a me, and it's yours for the taking.
I accept your trade.
Doom. Was that like right choices or something? I have no idea.
Watcher, wait, Watcher, please. Watcher, please.
Are we gonna destroy Secretary? No, no, no! Alright. Oh my god. Jesus. How does this... Whoa!
Enough.
How does this relate to following the All Mother? Because she would obviously have been someone to give us the secretary, right? It's always been around.
Watch her.
It was a gift, a trade.
You're being a child. You want to know what Fixer said to me? I'll tell you. She said the All-Mother withholds immunity.
Yeah.
That she lashes out. That she whispers to occupants. Everything Fixer said was true. I made a horrible mistake, though. She was just trying to help us. And I killed her for it. I killed her. I killed her. Watch her. Are you done? I said, are you done? Watch her. Can I ask you something? Are you hungry? You're not listening. Are you cold? Sick? Hurt? Do you not have a room of your own? A mask to protect you? Sisters who love you? Nowhere. We can't ignore this. What are you going to do about it? Well, I don't know. But we have to do something.
Haven't you seen by now what she is capable of? Haven't you seen the lives of humans past?
No. No one knows even if she hasn't been here, you know?
Our life is good.
That's why she doesn't go on the train, because she knows.
Protects us. She is a god in her own right.
Or what?
You're gonna let all this go because
It's like
you're
accepting
comfortable?
her current life situation because it's easier.
You watchers are all the same, so prone to outbursts of feeling. Have you ever stopped to think before you act? If you did, maybe Fixer would still be alive.
I lied to you.
About your predecessor? Yes, she was quiet. Yes, she kept to herself, but she would feel so many things all the
Feelings?
time. She didn't leave on the train.
I found her dead one night in her room.
Jesus.
She killed herself in a bout of useless passion and protest. Has anything changed?
No. Except she's dead now. And I have you
Oh.
Instead of her.
Or maybe they had something.
nowhere. We're supposed to be fighting the occupants, not this.
You must learn to live with the mistakes you've made.
But what am I living for? Who cares? What does it matter?
There has to be so much more to this, doesn't it?
Happy that you are living. Thank the All-Mother and your sisters and your good fortune.
There are still things we don't know. I want to know more.
I want you to listen this time. Listen carefully. There is no feeling worth getting incinerated over.
That was powerful. Okay. This one or something. Yay. Chapter 5. Okay. This has to be so much more like it. Oh my god, because the whole we're still and the whole thing that we are made from the youngest as well, right? Isn't that a thing? Like we are not really the heirs of Iris anymore, we're the heirs of the youngest. Or what? So Iris just like picks some of us up here and there. Then gets upset, but then how bad are the occupants actually? Because we drew so many parallels to just them being immigrants rather than actually killing people. And then Iris was the one that wished that the rest dropped dead because what they were doing to her. You know?
3, 2, 1.
I don't know how to feel yet about.
Come on, cut me a break. I'm not good at goodbyes.
Hmm.
Yeah? So, you're here now, aren't you?
Fixer.
Different approach, same result. It's fine.
It's not fine. Why do we always say that?
Who knows? Some old thing.
Nothing's the same anymore.
But it's fine.
Guess not.
Oh no.
You came to me.
It's not fine.
Yep. Time to help Mom kill some occupants.
You needed help.
You're not jealous?
You trusted me.
To help Mom kill some occupants, what does that? Wait. What?
You think we can
that
really
also?
do it?
Whoa. Because that's what we think we're doing when we're going on the train.
Live on the surface again?
Oh.
Hey, I was gonna live it up.
I was reckless. Stupid.
That's not what I said.
I killed you.
I finally get to see how this train works. It's been driving me nuts this whole time. How does it switch? What makes it turn the right way? It seems simple from far away, but the closer you get...
You were good to me.
Seems like it.
Fixer, if I could do anything...
I'll text.
To make it right.
I'm not one for rules.
I would.
Well, how convenient. I always thought you'd get called first. Better late than never.
Train is departing, sisters.
Hey, Watcher. You don't want to miss this one.
What if Watcher just gets on a random train when it's coming to pick up someone else? We're imagining this to be our train? What? Oh, now we're in the future just talking to ourselves. Imagining that Fixer is there and this is actually our train? Okay. Maybe? Yes? And we're gonna go do something.
Imagine someone holding your hand whenever you're scared, carrying you home whenever you're weary. Imagine waking up from the best dream, only to realize it is your life. This is what it was like to love the All-Mother. I had lived for this moment, stand before her, to deserve her love. Fixer once asked me, "What is the first thing you'll do when you get to the other side?" I said, "Isn't it obvious? Cry. Take off my mask and breathe in." I asked Fixer what she would do. She said, "I'll show you when you join me."
Okay. This place is so different. But we're only going to explore it in the next episode. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, okay. Cool. Is that the old mother over there? So what is going on? Can you see, like, is that occupant circles up there and in the around the entire sphere here? Maybe, or is it just lights? I don't know, probably just lights. I think it looks like just lights, but the on top there, it looks like there is something. Anyway, I'm very curious to figure out what the hell is actually going on, because there is so much. I feel like there's just so many details that can just be like put in the random places, and it'll help me understand what is going on so much better. But yeah, are you as confused as me? I don't know, man. I don't know, very confused. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe, and okay, bye.